Sistas bonafide. Sistas bonafide. Sistas bonafide. My sister and me.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Coco here with my boo, Lulu. We in the house today. He said hi, y'all. We in the house today because it's raining in New York City. So we are going to make this really short and sweet because we're both hungry. And we're going to cook one of my favorite struggle meals, okay? Lou has been talking about this for a while. I haven't had it since I was probably in my 20s. Like, I haven't had...
I want to say for me, junior high school.
Really? It's been that long? I haven't had it in a while, too. So one of my favorite struggle meals is pork and beans with Franks. Franks and beans. That's what we call it.
Pork and beans with Franks. This is Franks and beans.
All right, but to be specific for y'all, is pork and beans with Franks. I also like to get white rice, so I might put a little order in for some white rice later.
But the Franks are the pork. That's why it's pork and beans. But these are beef Franks, guys. It's like shrapnel. You know what shrapnel is, then that's what Franks are.
I don't know what that is.
It's just grounded up parts of the animal.
Well, I don't know what part of the animal it is. This is the point. So regardless, we don't know exactly what is in Franks. They could say beef, but we could say it's other things. But regardless, we're going to have a nice little meal.
She ate a frog, guys. She ate a frog, so don't let her judge. Don't let her tell you like it's a bad. And she ate a cricket too.
Why are you just disclosing all my dietary?
Because you're sitting here judging Frankfurt.
I'm not judging. I'm about to eat them. How am I judging? Look, don't get me started.
See.
All right. Hey guys, so we had to switch over to the smaller ring light so I could see you guys, and you guys could see what I'm doing. And Lou can read to me the ingredients. But before we do that, I'm gonna cut up, as I mentioned, the Franks. Okay, so
we were supposed to have onions, but someone don't like onions, so
he wouldn't even have known it was supposed to be onions if I didn't tell him.
Well, I could eat the beans straight out the can without even cooking them, so there's a big difference here.
So you don't need onions if that's the case.
I don't need onions, but I could eat. Listen, I could take the Chef Boyardee ravioli thing by itself and just eat it straight out the thing. I don't even need to heat it up. But that's,
I'm not totally against that, but
that's because from the struggling days.
Listen,
it was all the
all
drink.
had them. No, I didn't struggle, but we had them meals where it was just like
everybody has struggle meals.
Yeah,
I don't even care if you're a rich college kid. You had a struggle meal.
All right, so we about to cut up the Franks. So I'm just gonna give you guys another view of that.
Okay, you guys, so now we're adding in the seasoning here. So first, we're opening up the chili powder, putting that in there. Then we are going to put in where you at, Coco? Where you at? Come on. Next is the brown sugar. It's the dark brown sugar. As I mentioned before, I'm not big on measurements. So they said 1 1/4 cups. I just allowed the ancestors to tell me when to stop pouring. So you'll see that here. I'm trying to do it like how they do it in those videos where they're like showing the ingredients in like separate sections. A little bit of ketchup. Again, the mustard. Okay. Have that all up in the pan. We're going to pour the beans inside there right now. We had brought 2 cans of beans. They were pretty big. Stir everything up. My wonderful wooden spoon, put a little vinegar in there. That's just for the taste. And then last but not least, we're going to throw in the Franks. Okay, then stir all that stuff up once all of the Franks are in there, the chopped up Franks. Have everything stirred up. You see the color starting to change a little bit. I should have waited to do this, but I also added some parsley at the end. I don't know why I did that.
All right, guys, so we want to come over just really quick just to show. So we put all the Franks and beans and the ingredients up in there. Mustard, ketchup, a little bit of chili powder. Add a little bit of parsley. I should have did it at the end. I may do it again later. Some dark brown sugar and the beans, of course, and a little bit of vinegar. So now we're going to cover this bad boy up for a little bit. Hold on 1 second. I just like to be neat. Excuse me, boo. Sorry.
You could do a recap, too, of what goes into the thing at the end.
Yes, I will. I'll even put it in the ingredients. I put the ingredients in the description later. So we're gonna cover this up, let it simmer, let it come to a boil, and then we'll come back to you guys when it starts to boil, and then we'll recap that. Okay. Okay, you guys, so this is the cooking process. It smells mad good, y'all. Now we're gonna cover it back up, and the simmer process will be about 30 minutes. So we're gonna come back to you guys with our plates in hand, and we're gonna let y'all know how it tastes. See you soon. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished meal. There's Lou's over there. Lou, what are your first initial thoughts?
It smells delicious.
Yes.
It smells delicious. I can't wait to taste it, but it smells delicious. But you know I like to let my food cool off.
Yeah, honestly, I like to eat hot food, but this is a little too hot. Lou was just saying it looks really good and it smells really good. So we are going to let it cool off a little bit. We got a little white bread. We're gonna sop up the excess sauce and hot dogs. But yeah, this is it. This is the struggle meal. Franks and beans with some white bread. Call it a day. All right, y'all. I'll put the ingredients in the description. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Bye.
It's official. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Ding. Sistas Bonafide.